I think one of my idols was perfection, because I've always been someone who wanted, especially in schoolwork, to be absolutely perfect, above reproach. And for a long time I felt like I achieved it, but I can't keep that up anymore. I can give it over to Jesus. It sounds cliched, but when I'm having a hard time, I feel like I can show him how I'm feeling, and he's there for me. And that kind of helps me get through when I have a tough time.
I spent a long time sort of thinking about buying a particular item would make me happy, I guess, really sort of being very immersed in the material world or materialism. Recently, I've found the Lord to help me with letting that go, and how really materialism, or the material world, is just so unnecessary. There's no real value really that comes from that, where all of that is, I guess, something manufactured by man that I think we try to use to some extent to substitute for God. I've turned to the Lord to try and help me with the sort of anxiety that I have in general. Part of it, being a husband, being a father, there's a lot that you're responsible for. Things that when you're younger or when you're single that you probably never thought about. And I find that turning to the Lord, turning to the Bible, taking time for prayer and peace helps me, not even so much say solve a problem, but just, how to sort of become re-centered and just deal with all of those different things that life can throw at you.
There's been a lot of idols in my life. One that stands out the most is personal pride. Being orphaned as a young child, you were less dependent on others. You had no trust. Therefore, you would depend on only yourself. And if there were people around to help you, you would just shy away and say, no, I don't really need your help. You become isolated, and then you become bitter at things. God's really revealed a lot of things to me, saying that I have a prideful heart, and it's a work in progress. It's gotten better, and some days it's not so good. But that was one of the primary things. The second one is work and money. I had a business for many years, and God put me on my knees this past year because the business didn't do as well. I had to lean on a lot of faith, and it was tough at first because I had to swallow my pride. And He's revealed an awful lot, and He said, money's not important, wealth is not important, and success is not important. Just follow me.
I was baptized as a baby in the Catholic Church, and once I decided to live my life in the way that God would want me to give my life to Him and my heart, I felt like since I made the decision for myself, it was the right time to get baptized. It was a way of sort of affirming my belief and my faith, and showing people that I really believe in God, and sort of to have all those people know so that they can help me be on the right track too.
First, I guess the washing away of what I would consider to be the old me, and then certainly the idea of dying and then being reborn. So I guess I see it as sort of two things, and in one way it's the end of who I was, and then it's also a beginning of, in a way, starting over, starting to grow as a person of faith, as a follower of Christ.
Baptism to me is an outward sign of commitment to God. It's also an internal, inward change of dependence on Him and obedience, to be more accountable to Him, be more accountable to my wife and my children and friends and others. Surrendering my soul, surrendering myself is a difficult thing, again, because of the pride. But I'm ready. I am ready to be baptized, and I'm boldly claiming that I am a follower of Jesus.
Terra Nova seems different. Like, people care about each other. They want to know who you are.
I've, I guess, come to the realization that being a Christian is something that's open to everyone. Before that, I had fear that Christ or Christianity would not have a space for someone like myself. And I guess in Terra I found a home, a community, a family.
The people at Terra Nova have been awesome, and just guide me and help me make this decision too. And I can never be so thankful. They're awesome people there, and they're honest, trustworthy, and I'd just love to continue the relationships with some of these people and develop new ones. That's it.